Hello everyone, right here I have a 2022 Toyota Harrier 2.0 Luxury. And today, I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features, inside and out. So, here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. The key fob has been fitted with an aftermarket case. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. Standard for the XU80 Harrier in Malaysia is Toyota's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the ribbed area on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the Harrier, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button located right down here. The XU80 Harrier comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. Standard for Malaysia is a leather steering wheel with sport grips at 10 and 2. The Harrier 2.0 is fitted with a continuously variable transmission as standard. This transmission, also known as a CVT in short, is basically an automatic transmission with an infinite amount of gear ratios. The aim of a CVT is to provide a smoother drive and better fuel consumption over a conventional automatic transmission. This transmission features a manual shifting option controlled by using the gear lever. Front and rear parking sensors along with a reverse camera are standard items. The reverse camera features active guidance signs. The bottom left button within the camera display changes the type of guidance signs, while the bottom right button changes the camera view. Safety features in the Harrier include 7 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, vehicle stability control, traction control, hill start assist control, emergency stop signal, a tire pressure monitoring system, a blind spot monitor, rear cross traffic auto brake, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer two rear seats. Standard for the Harrier as well is Toyota Safety Sense Driver Assistance Suite, and this one consists of a pre-collision system, lane departure alert, and lane tracing assist. Standard for Malaysia is a set of 18-inch 10-spoke 2-tone alloy rims on 225/60 R18 tyres. However, this Harrier is fitted with 19-inch 5 triple-spoke silver alloy rims found on the Japan-spec Harrier Z. This Harrier rides on 225/55 R19 Yokohama Blue Earth XT AE61 tyres. Disc brakes are standard, the front ones are ventilated while the rear ones are solid. The suspension comprises McPherson struts in front and double wishbones at the back. The Harrier is one of Toyota's many crossover SUV models. In the Japanese company's current lineup, the Harrier sits above the RAV4 and below the Highlander. The Harrier has been around for 4 generations and 27 years. The first 2 Harrier generations, the XU10 produced between 1997 and 2003, and the XU30 produced between 2003 and 2013, were also produced as the first 2 Lexus RX generations respectively. Starting with the 3rd generation iterations of both the Harrier and the RX, they are no longer related design-wise. The 3rd generation Harrier, now bearing the XU60 codename, was produced between 2013 and 2020. While the 3rd generation RX continued on with the Camry-based Toyota K platform from its predecessor, the 3rd generation Harrier uses the Toyota New MC platform also used by the XA40 RAV4. The XU60 Harrier was replaced by the 4th generation XU80 Harrier in 2020. With the XU80 Harrier, It once again uses the same platform as RX, as both it and the 5th generation ALA10RX ride on the TNGA-K platform, albeit both models now having different designs. The XU80 Harrier can be optioned with either 2.0 naturally aspirated petrol, 2.5 naturally aspirated petrol hybrid, or 2.5 naturally aspirated petrol plug-in hybrid powertrains. In North America, the XU80 Harrier is sold as a 2nd generation Toyota Venza. The Venza nameplate is also used by GAC Toyota in China, as the Harrier nameplate is sold by Toyota's other Chinese joint venture, FAW Toyota. The XU80 Harrier went on sale in Malaysia in April 2021. Two variants are available currently, the 2.0 Luxury CVT and the 2.0 Luxury SE CVT. Under the bonnet of this Harrier is Toyota's M20A FKS, 2-litre, dual ovaic cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 petrol engine. This engine features VVTIE on intake and VVTI on exhaust technologies as well as direct and port fuel injection. It produces 171 horsepower at 6600 rpm and 203 Nm of torque at 4400 to 4900 rpm. 0 to 100 km power takes 9.7 seconds, and the top speed is 190 km per hour. With a 55-litre petrol tank, combined fuel consumption for the Harrier 2.0 CVT is 6.5 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 147 grams per kilometre, and the Harrier is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the Harrier include automatic auto-leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED front and rear fog lights, LED front, side and rear indicators, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, body-colored side mirrors, chrome door handles, and dual exhaust pipes. Speaker, storage, mirror controls, central locking, window lock, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do have a full automatic function in both directions. This one operates the powered rear hatch, heated steering wheel, vehicle stability control, automatic high beams, storage. This lever pops open the fuel door. Harrier door sills. And the driver's seat in this Harrier Luxury does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your 4-way power lumbar support. The driver's seat also does get a 2% memory function set using the buttons right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Dual zone automatic climate control system. Passenger side temperature. Dual means if you have it turnn on, each side will have individual temperature controls, but if you turn it off, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides. Air conditioning. This one turns off the rear air conditioning vents, recirculation, different modes, fan speed, your different AC modes, front and rear defrost. The rear defrost button also activates the heated side mirrors, driver's side temperature, automatic mode, and off button. Right down there, an auxiliary port, couple of USB-A ports, storage. The storage area also doubles up as your Qi wireless charging pad, and you can activate the wireless charging function by the power button right there. Right here you have your various drive modes. You have Eco, Normal, and Sport. And right here is the Harrier's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake whereby say you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam. The car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. The Harrier comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. The system features an 8-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and 6 speakers. The stock sound system that this Harrier uses is actually not that bad. We are currently in the Bluetooth audio streaming menu with the current song playing information. You have the title, the artist and album will show up here if available. You have the track number, song duration. You can activate your repeat, go back a song, go for the song, play pause, activate your shuffle, and to the left, hit source to select your desired media option. You can reorder the tiles. You can go back to your now playing information. You can go to your song list, browse for music, connect the device, and adjust the sound system settings. Right here you can adjust the bass, mid, treble, fader balance, automatic sound levelizer. And to go back to the home page, hit the home button. Right here we are in the home page with your fuel consumption information, average fuel consumption and range. And click on that button to expand your fuel consumption information. You can update the data, clear the data, trip information. Right here you can add up to 4 favorite contacts, and right here you have your audio information. Hit the menu button and we can bring up your list of options. You have your audio menu, phone menu, apps menu, info menu, and setup menu. Under setup, we have your general setup with the clock, language, customized home screen, so on and so forth. Your Bluetooth menu where you can look at your registered devices, add a new device, remove the device, and go into the detailed settings. Audio basically goes to your audio settings. Phone goes to your phone settings. Voice settings. You have your vehicle settings as well. With your locks, climate, lights, convenience services, and other vehicle settings. You have your Wi-Fi settings right here, as well as your smart device sync settings. Under info, we basically go back to your fuel consumption information. Under apps, we have your smart device link menu. And down here, we can adjust the general contrast and brightness settings together with the camera contrast and brightness settings, and turn off the display. Apart from the home and menu buttons, we also have the audio button, info button, and volume and power knob to the right, while to the left with your seat track buttons, phone button, apps button, and the tuning knob. Heads-up display is right there if you can see it. Front quarter windows, central locking, and as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, push this switch all the way down. If the switch is all the way down, that means the side mirrors are always folded in. If the switch is all the way up, that means the side mirrors are always folded out. And if the switch is left on A or automatic, that means the side mirrors will automatically fold in and fold out when you lock and unlock the car. Light and indicator controls. Adaptive cruise control controls, forward collision alert, lane departure warning, different media mode selection, seat track, volume, voice control, Bluetooth telephone controls, and the up, down, left, right, OK and return buttons control the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Up and down goes between the different main menus, left and right goes between the different sub-menus, hit OK to select, and hit return to go back. Currently, digital speedometer and range, fuel economy monitor, eco indicator, and back to the digital speedometer and range. Driving support menu, audio menu, tire pressure menu, or your safety system status. And right here we have your settings menu with your lane departure warning, forward collision warning, blind spot, parking sensors, rear cross traffic alert, and whatnot. You can adjust the heads-up display right here. Bring up your vehicle settings with your rear hatch settings, tire pressure warning system, rear seat reminder. Instrument cluster settings with the language, units, eco indicator, digital speed, and whatnot. You can also restore back to default right here. Vehicle messages, and back to the digital speedometer and range. Wiper controls. And the steering wheel in this car is fully powered, tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this knob right here. This button goes between the mileage, trip A, trip B, and brightness adjustment controls. Cup holders, front center armrest, with 2-tier storage. You have a smaller area above and much larger area below. Right in there as well is a power outlet. Right here you have your 3-stage heated and cooled seat controls for the front passenger and driver. Auto dimming rear view mirror. If you do not want to use the standard glass, you can flip this switch and turn it into the camera display. Once in the camera display, you can use the controls right here to control the brightness, height, and whatnot. And if you want to go back to the standard glass, just flip the switch back. LED reading lights. They also double up as your interior lights. And this one turns on or off the lights when you open the doors. Press this button to turn the glass from opaque into clear. And the glass portion does not actually open, so it's basically a fixed panoramic glass roof. However, there is still a shade if you do not want that much sunlight coming in. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. Also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. and continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, storage, and the rear seat backs in this Harrier do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The one on that side folds down the left seat, while the one on this side folds down the right seat and the middle seat. Just pull it and flip the seat backs down. You can also use the same lever to adjust the angle of the seat back so you can have it more upright or more laid back depending on what you prefer. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are soft and comfortable as well. On the front seat backs are storage pockets, rear aircon vents in the middle, rear center armrest with cup holders, and right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and hooks. Rear LED interior light, there are a couple of USB-A ports down there for charging. There are 3 ways to operate the powered rear hatch in this 2022 Harrier. Boot space in the Harrier is 396 litres with the rear seat backs in place. For extra space, the rear seat backs fold down as explained earlier. To the right of the boot is an LED light. There is a cargo cover to keep items in the boot secure. Under the boot floor is storage along with the vehicle's tyre repair kit, emergency kit, jack, toolkit, and spare tyre. The boot in this Harrier is covered in a full leather protector. Adjustable headrests front and rear. window control, speaker, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the lumbar support, height adjustment, and 2-person memory function. Nicely sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror, together with an LED light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2022 Toyota Harrier 2.0 Luxury. Thanks for watching and goodbye.